Alrighty then, yo. So today we're gonna be starting a new series on the channel. It's called Nitpicking Attack on Titan, where we'll be nitpicking Attack on Titan. I've never done this before, but now, for the record, I do love this show. I think it's great. I think the storytelling is pretty much flawless in this story and series. Not the story. The series should be taken as a joke. But there are some, weird questions that I have that pretty much make no difference if left unanswered, that I kind of want to address in this, nitpicking series. So, yeah. Alright, so in this episode, as you've seen through the title and thumbnail, hopefully, we're gonna be focusing on Thunderspears. You know, the anti-armored Titan weapons introduced in Season 3, Part 2 specifically. It's the second episode. But yeah, those things. I think they're awesome. There's not a single scene with Thunderspears in it that isn't cool. But yeah. But something always bugged me about them, specifically the fact of why do they exist within the walls? There's absolutely zero reason that the MPs needed Thunderspears, because their main job is to keep the royal king safe or whatever, right? And protect people inside of the wall. So if there's just a riot, or are they just gonna unleash a Thunderspear into it? No, I don't think so. Also, yeah, they're also trying not to, especially the interior police, right? They're not trying to they're pretty much trying to protect the secrets of the outside wall and how the power of the Titans work from leaking out. But I don't think they would need Thunderspears to do that. They've already got hired help from Kenny and the anti-personnel squad. Also, speaking of Kenny, bro, imagine if he had a Thunderspear and then he was just him and his squad. Would it just be
Yeah, Levi. Huh?
so stupid? But anyway, when I'm looking at both the anime and the manga, technically the anime is more canon because Isayama thinks it's more refined than his manga. But you can see that Hanji mentions that her R&D team pulled through or whatever and found technology hidden by the MPs to use against the armored Titan. Again, why do they exist? If you're looking at these manga panels, there's no actual in-universe reason for why they exist. They just show that Hanji uses them and needed them because she knew that Reiner would be a lot more careful this time around. And again, there is zero logical reason for the island to need Thunderspears besides for the plot. And this isn't bashing them at all. I think they're awesome. And I'm not bashing how they were made either, because in universe it makes a lot of sense, because you've seen the blue rock thingy, I forget what it's called, that the Azumabito clan is after, specifically Kiyomi. And at some point in season 4, I think it was after Sasha's death, you see Zeke showing off his ODM gear that he stole from Mik, the guy that got ripped apart by 3 ugly Titans. Yeah, that guy. He stole that guy's ODM gear, and you can see inside of it, it was powered by that blue stone thingy. And I'm assuming Thunderspears are the same thing because they kind of act very similar to the ODM gear. They're connected. So I'm not questioning why it exists. Or no, I'm not questioning how it exists. I'm questioning why it exists. Also, whose idea was it to make Thunderspears within the walls? I'm assuming that when King Fritz closed off the walls, he didn't just get an R&D team together and be alright, we need something that's capable of destroying parts of this wall, because it's made out of Titan hardening, and that was the whole point of Thunderspears, to break Titan hardening. But anyway, like, I just genuinely, I don't understand why they would exist. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I can't find a logical reason for why Thunderspears would be used besides, like, scout expeditions, and those were only used in scout expeditions because of, like, Hanji's request to find them. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. If you have any, like, answers to these questions, because I'm gonna do a few more, please let them loose in the comments. If you're, like, if you want to suggest, like, another, like, topic, like, I was gonna do a few more of these because I can think of a few more, but, yeah. Also, again, this is purely a joke. I think that Attack on Titan is great, and I don't think that these really need to be explained because they don't do much. Like, it doesn't add much to the plot, and I think it would actually slow down the pacing. So, again, not a jab at either Isayama or his creative team. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.